All right.
Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
shut up.
Okay.
So, welcome to the pretty good podcast. Samson, how you feeling?
I'm feeling.
Shut up. This is episode 230 something. We just finished our conclusion of the, what was it called?
Pretty good
Shut up. The Pretty Good Mythic Adventure Hour, part 10. And now we're back to maybe learning about things. How was your day?
My day was
Shut
good.
up. Samson has been very hyper, and he's just been fucking words, yap, all just filling the air, filling the air with. He's ruining his vocal cord, using the finite amount of words the universe has. All today.
Do you think that's true?
Shut up.
Okay.
What? Can you contribute like a little bit?
Yeah,
like,
sorry,
can you like
that's my bad.
at least
that's
pretend to give a fuck?
Yeah, no, my bad. Do you think
I was just talking.
Do you, do you actually think?
Do you want to see something crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. Black hair.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, right?
It's dark.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just, it won't wash out.
It's like not quite like black, but like there is definitely like darker hue. It's very much like brown. It's brown. I would say it's like a dark brown. Like it's like an auburn. Like your red still shows through the black.
So this isn't like to continue with the bit of like, shut up. This is just like for real. Shut up, dude.
Okay. It looks really black on camera. Wow. Okay. This is what you did this for acting.
No, I'm full of angst.
Yeah.
And I'm distraught. And my stepmom just doesn't get me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
you've been hanging out the mall?
So I've been acting. And I got booked for a thing, and they sprayed my hair black.
They sprayed your hair black, but it's not coming out.
It's only been a day, so, you know.
Did you wash pretty heavily?
Yeah.
Like last night when you got done, or like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my shower looks like, you know, in like ghost movie where someone gets possessed and they just puke like black shit everywhere. Yeah, it looks like I did that in there.
I've had that happen to me before through different circumstance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know what you mean.
Do you want to talk about that now?
No.
When did you puke out black demonic sludge?
When I worked for the Forest Service, we had to do like the mop up, like, which is where after a fire happens, you go through all the black burned area and you literally feel it all with your hands to make sure it's not like hot still.
Or you like soak burning. It through your hands and puke it out your mouth.
And so like you soak all the fucking, you're like on your hands and knees, like patting up ash, and it's just like going into your face and onto your face and on your hands. So when you take the shower, it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Did you sign an NDA? Can you talk about what type of role you played?
I played the role of Death.
Okay.
And I was supposed to be wearing a bald cap.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried that.
Mm-hmm.
And it just wasn't working.
To make you look like skeleton-y, or like,
yeah, the latex was not sticking.
Mm-hmm.
So we opted for making me look like Dracula.
You didn't just go with like, you couldn't go with like a black do-rag?
No. I could not have done that.
You don't think Death is like a white guy that wears a do-rag?
I mean, he could. Death is everything. And
yeah, that's true.
For this, he looked like Dracula.
That's sweet. Okay, cool. When does this alleged film come out? Allegedly.
Well, they've speculated that I don't know. They didn't tell me. I've started not like I haven't been like trying to. I just have not been paying attention to the films that I've been in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's it's just gotten to me looking at myself. I don't really care to anymore, and it's just I like doing it, and then I want to go away.
Yeah, you want to go on to the next thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I did that character that was fun. Now it's time to find a new character to try to do.
Yeah.
That's cool. I feel like that shows that you're in it for the experience and not the end. Like you don't just want it. You're not just trying to be famous. You're actually enjoy acting.
Shut up.
Okay. And with that,
thank you for telling me to do that.
We'll move on.
I always wanted to say it that much. I just needed the green light.
Yeah, absolutely. Just anytime you're feeling it, let me know.
Okay.
So you're about to go to Salt Lake for like a week, right?
Shit, yeah.
Hell yeah. For like good thing or like...
They're all dead.
Okay.
Motocross.
Yeah, that's right. Motocross. They all died. Whole family.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, these pants are a little too tight.
Did you write something?
No, I didn't.
Why?
I just kind of forgot to. But I have some stuff that is written that I can find and pull up.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, but like first, like, are you leaving tomorrow morning?
No.
Okay. Are you going to do your mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you have any shows in Salt Lake while you're going to be there?
Yeah, because everyone's dead. I don't really have anything to do, so I might as well go to shows in Salt Lake.
Totally. What? Where are you gonna do any? Where at?
Are you stalling?
Yeah, dude, I'm stalling. Come on, help me out here. What are you?
Have you thought maybe there's a reason I'm being vague about it on camera?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. So let's keep pursuing this.
Okay, fine. All right. Okay, yes. Did I read this already? I don't think I did. Okay, this is what I'm going to read. Here we go.
Okay.
The big idea.
Oh, boy.
Honestly, still not sure what my big idea is, but I just want to write some actual fiction. So here we go. We pan in on a luscious green and blue planet. But as it zooms in, we notice that it's not Earth. Then text flows over the screen, reading, Dearth 2700. As the camera closes in to the continents, there's immense nature, and all of the animals are reminiscent of Earth's wildlife, but there are peculiar difference. The buffalo have 3 horns, the third sprouting from the middle of their head. When the elephants show up, their trunks are even longer, and their tusks are soft and just kind of hang limp. It flashes to what seems to be a person riding a horse from behind, but they're wearing a cloak and a head covering that has almost what looks like a hat underneath. The camera pans around and you notice, I don't know why this is in movie format, sorry. The horse is way longer than
it's meant to be a play.
Should be, and has 6 legs. There's an extra 2 in the middle. It's a limo horse.
Wait, what?
Sorry. Okay, so you come up. Okay.
Yeah, just this is the last 2 sentences.
Yeah. The camera pans around and you notice the horse is way longer than it should be.
Okay.
And it has 6 legs. There's an extra 2 in the middle. It's a limo horse.
I was thinking middle like this way.
Oh,
like,
yeah. So it could like crab walk or
Again,
maybe.
I thought
that would be fun,
honestly,
too.
I think the reason I thought is because I thought you were making like a dick joke. Like you had another leg in between, and I was like, oh, it's his dick.
No,
Nice.
it's just like a centipede type horse with 6 legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's cool too.
Sweet. There's a little drawing.
Okay. From behind. So you don't really see the
Yeah.
3 pairs of legs.
I was gonna do it from the side too, but
That is easier to draw that way.
as
Then we can see its balls.
yeah. Well, the tail covers. Yeah, I kind of did draw balls underneath. As the being on the limo horse comes into view, you see clearly that it's a dog, but he's holding the reins with what look to be human hands covered in fur. The man dog is wearing a black cowboy hat with a wide flat brim. There are holes cut where his pointy ears stick out over the top of the hat. Okay. He has a scarf wrapped around the top of his hat to clearly keep the sand out of his ears. We leave our story and pull up on a man in a New York cafe writing into a notebook. "What are you working on?" says a voice that sounds like gravel in a food processor. Cringing, the man writing looks up, saying, "Oh, just some ideas." His eyes widen when he sees who owns the terrible voice. It's the dog man with the cowboy hat and pointy ears. The man looks around the cafe, seeing if anyone else sees a 6-foot cowboy covered in cream-colored fur that looks incredibly soft and a face that looks like a dingo or like a coyote. But everyone else is just minding their own business, acting as if there wasn't a tombstone-themed werewolf standing in the middle of a Brooklyn hipster coffee shop, which, thinking about now, I guess isn't that bizarre. Maybe there's a furry convention, the man wondered. But the gravelly-voiced canine sapien looked exactly like the character the man envisioned in his comic idea. But that's impossible. That guy is literally in my imagination, says the man to himself. So that don't mean I ain't real, growls the dogman cowboy. Holy shit, can you read your mind? The dogman interrupts. No, I am your mind, you cat-brained windbag, says the dogman almost in a playful howl. Am I going crazy? Asks the man. No, says the dogman. Thank God. So this is a dream? Asked the man, clearly relieved. No, you're not going crazy because, well, you've always been crazy. Some of us think it's time to introduce ourselves now that you're the age the prophecy foretold. What the fuck? Says the man in disbelief. You think you came up with all those fun stories on your own? Asked the dog man. What do you mean? Asked the man. Come on, let's get out of this nest for Trustafarians and socialites, and I'll show you. Dogman turns around quickly, whipping the rider in the face with his cloak. He signals the man follow him outside. Now on the sidewalk, he turns his head to the sky and howls. Ghoulish neigh blasts through the streets above the sound of 7 horses running rings through the streets as a 12-foot, 6-legged horse skids around the corner and comes to a stop in front of the dogman and rider. Writer.
Did you know that's like way better when you jerk off with your penis?
No way.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
It just, how do you do that?
Yeah.
You grab your dick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just awesome. Anyways, the big idea. Is that what that was called?
Yeah, I guess that's it's a working title. It's
no, I think you should keep
title.
Let's see. So, do we know this man?
We have not been introduced to the man yet. Through context clues, we can assume that he is a comic book writer, and he was working on a new script for some sort of sci-fi comic book in a coffee shop.
Well,
when his new character, like,
dude, I would have thought that your grandma wrote that the way that you took me out of this world and put me into Dearth 4000. Yeah, it seems like a cool planet. I hope.
Well, they're actually on Earth. The Dearth thing was part of the comic intro. It's like the intro starts in the comic world, and then it like zooms out to New York in the cafe. I should have specified that it flashed back to
no,
modern
but now
day
that I know that,
New York.
What a transition.
Yeah.
If while you were saying the story the first time, if I visualize that, I'd be like, this is sick.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of the best things I've ever heard, honestly.
It's a little Wilfred.
Like the dog man human hybrid is a little Wilfred.
The whole like psychological. I'm kind of like pointing fun of it at the crazy. Am I crazy? I don't know. It was something that I wrote. I went to that detention writing thing that B Foley hosts at Jump like a couple Thursdays ago.
Beef.
Her name's Bridget.
Beef Oli.
And I didn't realize it was like a fiction writing workshop, I guess. I should have known it was creative writing.
Anyways, what happens?
Anyways, I sat down and I was like writing stuff, and I wrote a couple different like just random things, and then I started on that as like a, because she like gave us like a little sheet of paper, and it was like, whether you're working on a big idea or whatever, and so I was like, okay, well, I guess I should like work on a big idea. I haven't written like a. And that was like right when we had been starting like doing the writing of the podcast thing. So I was like, I want to get into this practice. So that was just kind of like a random thing I thought of while I was just sitting there with my phone off.
That's good.
And wrote in like 30 minutes or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to know you went to class for.
Yeah. So
for Samson's side of the stories for the Mythic Adventure Hour. They are good. He was taught.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you took extensive training.
It's all crash course type training, I would say. Not extensive. I do have a college degree in business science.
Yeah, and we know clearly that doesn't fucking matter.
It's true. Well, really, all they teach
right
is
now.
like you need money to make money, and that's pretty much like the whole thing. And then they teach you different algebraic equations to.
How much money do you need to make money
over? Like 10 grand is like a decent starting point.
That seems solid. Yeah, seems feasible.
Mm-hmm. And then like how to set up a.
Do you have any big ideas, but like get rich quick scheme type big ideas?
See, like those are more like. A lot of the get rich quick stuff, like really borderlines, like morality.
So do you have any?
Well, yeah, obviously, but like, I don't know if I want to. I mean, you could always start like a fucking, political like meme account and then get paid by like both sides to, post misinformation or like,
Mm-hmm.
invest in like weird crypto coins or start your own crypto coins and rug pull after like, investing in some marketing for them. Or you could like, prediction markets is like a good thing. You could like get, you could like get into politics, and then like make prediction market bets on whether or not we're going to bomb Iran. And then after we find out that we bombed Iran, and you already knew about it, you make like 400 grand,
No, that's a good plan. Yeah.
I'm not saying anyone like do that, but like, or that it's like anyone's doing that, but like, those are some good get rich quick schemes.
Yeah, that's a good, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like, if you want to do it the real way, you can just like, I don't know,
buy my course. We have a pretty good writing course. If you subscribe to it's a monthly subscription of like 800,000, a lot of money, as much as you have. If you send it to us every month, we'll send you a book on how to write erotic fanfictions about you and your friends.
Yeah.
If you want to make money and make your friends fuck on paper,
Call 1-800 pretty good paper fuck.
Yeah, and then comment on this video and let us know who answers if that's a real phone number, because like I think it's too many letters or numbers.
Probably.
But
you gotta, like,
if someone
switch them up.
answers, like, let us know what their deal is.
Yeah, and tell them you want to put your friends on paper, and then go buy the course online.
Yeah, and if they're like, who did you mean to call? Because I'm sure they're gonna get flooded with calls.
Yeah.
When they're like, who are you trying to? Just say, I meant to call 867-5309, and and then we'll send you a book. Maybe we wrote it, maybe we didn't, but you'll get a fucking book. And it might not even be like a real like published book, but like there might just be some pieces of paper taped together with just fucking you on the other and shut up.
Book written on the outside.
Yeah. You might get one, but for, a price, of course. Did you just creatively write something?
No, I just wrote to be continued.
Do you not think that's creative?
I guess that is creative.
I saw a license plate today. It was like CRE and then the number 8 and then TV.
Create TV.
Creative. And I like drove past. I mean, I didn't. In my head, the scenario I made up is their window is down and I drove past them. And while I was doing it, I go, yeah, you are. I can tell by the plates. You don't think like the rest of us.
I saw a "Do Not Tread on Me" plate the other day that said "Don't Trust." DNT
Sure was like donut rust. Don't trust who? Did not enough letters to know. That's a good point. Add mystique.
The government that sold you the "I don't like the government" license plate.
Well, I gotta register this with the government, so I might pay the government a little bit more to write "fuck the government" on the government. Honestly, I feel like if you're really anti-government, you would just walk.
You just not register your car. Right?
You would not have a car. I don't think. I don't think you'd have a car or a house or you wouldn't have a driver's license. You'd live in the woods.
Yeah.
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 Ideally.
Yes.
Because the government isn't there yet. But they're coming.
Yeah. That's true. Should we do stand-up reviews?
You should, because like my thing's upstairs, my phone's there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But like, yeah, let's listen to more of what you've got to say.
Okay.
It's got us this far.
All right, this is going to be we're going to go back in time. We're going to go to...
I mean, all of them are.
I guess so. That's true. We're going to a Mad Swede mic, and it is April 24th, 2025.
Nice.
And it is 4 minutes.
Is that my voice?
Yes.
Nice. What happened?
Is he allowed to? Does he have to ask?
Oh, I remember this.
Billy.
Someone just wrote a name. Did I come up to you and say there's a chance this guy isn't here?
Yeah.
Cool. Good.
Definitely did. That's why I was already recording.
Would have felt like a dick.
I'll wake up feeling really good in the mornings, and I'll be like, I'm gonna smoke a bowl right now. Then I smoke a bowl, and I'm stressed out about how I think my day started, and so it takes me like a half hour to finish pooping and showering. And so then after I finally finish, when I brush my teeth, and I kind of like make myself feel a little bit for brushing my teeth, I'm rattled, and I'm like, I just have a bowl of weed right now. And so I smoke another bowl of weed, and then like it gets me another half hour to get my day started from there. And it's and I'm 27, and I should be over that by now. Anyways, I was going.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
no, that's a good place to stop. Let's see.
I'm going to premise this. I remember this set.
Okay.
There was a couple nights before this where I had like said something similar to that, and it like really killed with the audience. And so I was like, that's kind of crazy. Okay, maybe that's like, and it was like with the tongue thing and everything, and I just like went full detail into like, and it got a really good reception, and I went a lot further than I did on that one. And that one, I could feel obviously that the room was not finding it funny. They were just like, oh, this is just sad.
May I?
Yes.
I mean, I don't remember what the audience was like that day, but I did hear you just go up on stage going, "Ugh."
Exactly. That's a good point.
And it just, a lot of it, I'm sure the way you prefaced it before gave a little more context, but I think when the first like sentence or two are like, when, and then it's like, hold on, I know what? Like, now I have to know stuff sort of thing. And I feel like if you just went like, no, you don't know. This is how I fucking, this is how I do it. I wake up and I feel good. I'm like, I got to reward myself. And then I smoke a bowl and then I feel like shit. And so I smoke another bowl.
Yeah. Okay. I get that. Because
there was funny stuff in there. It was just all scattered.
Yeah, I feel like that happens a lot with my bits because like a lot of them are like more I come up with it while I'm in the flow, like I have a general idea of where I want to go with something or like one sentence to prompt me, and then I haven't lately been going back and like writing down like what are the hits actually, I just kind of like, okay, that one was good. Try to remember what was good about it, and then
that one seemed like you had like a fully written joke, and then you isolated every sentence and then scattered them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be like, huh? What? Oh, funny. What?
Yeah.
Like I get it, but it's just, the order was funky.
Yeah. I like where you went with it when you were just like being like, I wake up, I feel good. I reward myself with a bowl. I feel like shit. And then just going into, so I need to smoke a bowl, obviously, then again to...
Is that not what you were doing in the joke?
It is. And like, but it's like I do too much middle shit.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I don't like...
Shut up.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, you just need to shut the fuck up. Shut up and listen.
Yeah, I've been noticing lately, I've been doing something I used to do when I was like, I go through these phases where I don't give the crowd enough time sometimes after saying something. And then I'll like start going straight into my next thing and they're still laughing, or like they're like starting to laugh, And I'm like just fucking going way too quick, and I need to like figure out my timing again a little bit, I feel like.
It could be that. I feel like also when you're so used to doing like open mics, you just naturally rush everything, and it probably gets like kind of muscle memory to just do that. And like a thing I've been is, whenever I write out my like set list for like a longer 20+ minute set, is at the top I'll write slow.
Yeah.
Because like you do need to pause and let stuff sit and marinate, but like in an open mic you don't. Like
Yeah.
'cause you 3 to 5, like you gotta just get it out there so that you can do a longer set and sit in it. But anyways,
No, that's so true. I just like have totally been rushing through stuff lately, and like I feel like I've also just been throwing stuff out before like I go fully into it. And like,
I mean, you also write a good amount of like new stuff, and I've noticed most sets that I've seen, you always mention something that happened like that day or the day before, sort of thing. Any joke I have that's like that is like, I'll say it was today, but it was fucking however long ago.
well, I do that too, and like, but that's because like when I first wrote those jokes, it was
Yeah.
that day, and so like it's it also is obviously like like a helps set relevancy, and like no one's that interested in when you're like a couple years ago.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, I feel like I feel like a lot of new jokes that I tell, like I do like speed through them.
Yeah.
Just because I want to just see if it works and then fix it to then slow it down. But I don't know where I'm going with this.
I've been doing that a lot today.
But yeah, I don't know. That I guess back to the joke.
Yeah.
It seems it's a fun idea for sure. It's a good like self-deprecating kind of thing that I feel like you have a lot of different routes you could go with it. And with a few more creative writing courses, who knows where this dog human hybrid will end up.
That's true, man. Could start taking some drawing classes too, and maybe actually make a comic.
A comic.
A comic made comic.
Yeah, if learning how to draw is going to make you a comic. It's going to make you make a comic.
I'll be
for you.
It'll be a comic made by comic for comic.
Yeah. Comic.
All right. Should we just end it, or should we listen to the rest of the set?
I mean, it's your set, so I'd say it's up to you. Do you want to hear how the thrilling conclusion of I smoke a bowl and then I smoke another bowl and I smoke a lot of weed?
I do kind of want to see where I end up going with it.
Okay,
honestly, I'm a little. I think I'm gonna do a heavy pivot right here.
Well, then I'm gonna shut up and let you choose what to do.
All right, here we go. We're gonna listen back in. We're about. That was probably the first 50 seconds of the set. There's about 2.5 more minutes.
Yeah, because the local cigarette is fine. Anyways, the funny thing is, like, clearly in the last few years, I think the most important, like, trait for a presidential candidate to have is that the common man would rather have a beer with that person over the other person. Like, it's very obvious. And I like to think of this type of thing. I like to say that, like, each year in a presidential term is like sitting down and having one consecutive beer with a guy at a bar. Right. So like first year you have your first beer with a guy at a bar, like second beer deep, third beer deep, fourth beer deep, those are the years, right? And then you get to like decide whether you're gonna have 4 more beers with this guy, or if you're gonna like go have 4 beers with somebody else, And so like I think that's like how it's kind of like the same time is because like we just came off 8 beers with a fucking black guy. Like, we're having a great time. We felt really cool about ourselves. Like, everybody wants to have beer with a black guy, And then you know, it's Trump versus Hillary, and everybody's like,
Everyone says it.
like, yeah, you know, she doesn't seem like very much fun to have a beer with. Like, Trump, like that guy seems like a lot of fun to have a beer with. You know, like he seems like the kind of guy who's gonna pay for the beer and the bag of cocaine. You know?
Having your
So we
cake
had 4 beers
and
with
snorting
Trump,
it too.
At the end of the 4th beer, we were like, this is a little much. This guy's a lot. Like he's drinking Irish car bombs at the end of the day. You know, like the first couple of beers were like double IPAs, the rest were like car bombs. You're like, I gotta go home. So we went safe with Biden. We drank some non-A's for a little bit. You know, and then he fell asleep at the bar after 2 beers and got bored. And so we went back to Trump, and now we started out drinking double fucking vodka sodas. And we're like, the first one time, it's like, you guys fucked up. And you were born, you know, and you forgot that, like, you can't just, like, overcompensate. Anyways, I'm saying some things coming to Trump.
Did not save it.
The funniest part. All right, that's been me.
Open micing is fucking brutal. That
Honestly, that part just seemed like a new joke.
that was a new joke that I have found only works when I like have about 5 full minutes to tell it. And I did not really have like that time. I didn't have like I've gone fully into that joke where I've like researched back to like 1984 and I've started telling it differently, you know, where it's like president versus like this person versus this person, this person versus this person. And I like bag on every single person as I go through, like, you know, who would be fun to have a beer with. And then I've changed the last part up a little bit over the last few months. I don't know, that bit's like a work in progress, and like honestly, I kind of want to work that bit into like a YouTube video essay almost, or like a presentation where it's like
how many drinks and what kind of drinks you would have with each president.
Yeah, and like I fully premise it being like, okay, this is how I feel the presidency is, and this is like how America's always voted, is we look at it and we say, which one of these guys would I feel more comfortable sitting down and having a beer with? Or if you don't drink, sitting down and just having a casual conversation or like a casual soda with or whatever, you know, and like spending that amount of time with them one-on-one. And you know, you can look back over all of the presidential elections throughout history and see exactly like why like which guy, like they chose the guy that they would feel more comfortable having a beer with or hanging out with. Like it always is that person.
No, that's funny. You should do like a hi, I'm Samson type it, and like I like this and this is like my ideal like night out, how I like to get fucked up, and this is how I'm gonna rank how if I took each president out to do that, how much fun we would have. And then yeah, each president gets just a whatever, a small or a large ranking, and yeah, you just see like this president would like maybe have a beer, but like if you know me, you know, like once I have a beer, I gotta have 12. Yeah. And then once I have 12, I gotta do this. And then once I do this, I do this. And then this is the only president I think that would be down for all of those things. And then he'd also be down to like veg out and watch Smiling Friends for 2 hours at 3 a.m. once we've done all of that sort of thing. But like this guy would be fine till like a 12, and yeah, you can like make up different scenarios of things that would happen with different presidents. Like this one would try to be cool with me, but like he would snort some shit that someone handed him in a bathroom, and he would just be really not chill, and like I wouldn't want to be around that. But like, yeah, no, there's you.
Yeah, so that one's like
yes.
Yeah, that one's a work in progress for sure, but it definitely like needs that has so many different ways that it can be written out, you know, like you can go in like the direction of like where I went there, where it's like I see each year of a presidency as like that amount of time, you know, with the president. And
like a president that could drink as many beers as you, but like you know he doesn't want to be there, so it's just like weird the whole time.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, like a president. Yeah, like a president that can drink more than you, but he's just not fun.
No, that wouldn't be Lyndon. Lyndon used to pull his penis out as a party trick. That's a fun guy.
Yeah.
because it was so big. And people
Was
would be,
it?
yeah, Lyndon B.
It was
Johnson.
his B. Johnson.
Yes, Lyndon B. Dude, there's a recorded phone call of Lyndon B. Johnson calling like someone at like Levi's or Lee or like one of the denim companies, and he's like, "I need someone over there to add like an extra 2-3 inches at the U under the balls and the cock of my pants because it's just not the seat where the balls meet the bunghole. It needs to be further."
And why isn't that in the joke?
I'm not sure. You know, I've talked about it before on stage, but it's.
But what?
I've been having like a hard time around like.
Funny shit?
Well, no, it's like historical stuff, like sharing like historical things, and then like actually having a joke about it, or like is the thing just so fucking funny that like I'm just saying the thing, you know? Like so I like need to like make sure I'm writing a joke around the thing before I'm just like going up there and being a weird history fact sharer.
So which one are you doing right now?
Well, right now I was just sharing a historical fact, but like
When you're on stage.
when I'm on stage I need to like actually, you know, find a joke around that.
And you're not.
Well, I've been working on one.
Which is?
Something about how like that's the only type of president that will ever like pull troops out of a country.
Because Obama likes skinny margs?
What? No, because he has a big dick.
Lyndon B.
And
Johnson
little
or
dick people
Obama?
and Lyndon B. Johnson.
Okay.
And
I mean,
big dick.
you see why I thought maybe you meant the other one.
Mm-hmm. And I think Lyndon B. Johnson took us out of Vietnam, didn't he? Or did he just say he was going to do that and then he sent more to Vietnam? I don't know. See, that's the other thing is you got to figure out your fucking facts before you start telling those types of jokes. Because then people are telling you Mary Magdalene isn't the lady from fucking Robin Hood. That's Jesus's mom. And you're like, oh, sorry, you know? And the guy's like, no, you're good.
Who did you think Mary Magdalene was?
The hot fox from Robin Hood.
Why?
Because I thought that was Mary Magdalene and that the Jesus' mom Mary was just Mary. I didn't know she had a last name. I thought she was just Mary, fucking mother of Jesus. Mother Mary. I thought she was just Mother Mary. And then I thought Mary, but it's Marion. It's, what's the fucking Robin Hood one? Maid Marian is the one from Robin Hood. And Mary Magdalene is Jesus's mom or whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't raised Christian, okay?
I've heard you use that as like a crutch a lot of like, but like you have a lot of religious jokes and a lot of.
Yeah, because I was raised anti.
Yeah, so you'd think you would know what you're against, right?
Nah, dude, I just know people take it too seriously and it's some silly shit.
All right. Shut up.
Just like,
yeah, I mean, damn,
the rules are weird, dude.
Were you just around like the Bible and Robin Hood around the same time, and just a weird little switcheroo in your brain that happened?
Yeah, probably.
They're both named Mary, so you're like, it's probably the.
I think that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're just similar. They sound similar when you say them next. Maid Marian, Mary Magdalene.
In like a rap verse, they would rhyme. For sure.
Like, yo, I'm up in heaven and instead of 72 virgins, it's Mary Magdalene and Maid Marian.
That's not what I was thinking. And I'm gonna say what I would rather if you give me like 10 minutes to write it out, like I would be like, this is the kind of rhyme I was thinking.
And I'm smoking blunts with them and 50 other 10s. I'm basically Eminem.
Yeah. Shut up.
I think this has been a pretty good podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, it has.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been, so I guess the moral is shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
And have a pretty good week. Come to comedy shows. Tuesdays at Ocho's with Max Knudsen. Mondays at Voodoo Cellar with Samson Large. Off the Cuff, Friday, March 13th. I'm at Cowboy Room this weekend. I'm at the Olympic on Thursday. We're both doing Tree Fort this month. It's a big month for the pretty good guys, and have a pretty good week. Goodbye.